Hey, what's good to you guys? It's your girl African Radiance, aka Jazz, aka Jazz C, coming to you with another video. This video is titled That Girl because with this look I feel like that girl. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get this thing going.
Phone, nah, pipe down. Got it on my own, getting right now. Cause there's a new shit, yeah, in time. Cause there's a new shit, yeah, in time. In time, too hot now. Cut the fan on, turn the heat down.
First thing I do is start with a clean and moisturized face. It is important. Then I go in with my Pears transparent soap. This is how I do like soap brows. I will say it like gives me like that clean, sleek look. So if that's something you're going for, I would recommend the soap brows. But if you don't want like that white cast going on, go for like a good eyebrow gel. Now I am going in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer, only in like my arch area. I like this look because it kind of keeps like my brows almost like brightened a little bit. I don't know, I just like the look. And then I go in with my Juvia's Place concealer, basically for like the rest of my brow, and I blend that in. I just like the look it gives me. With the Juvia's Place concealer, it's closer to like my skin tone, so like it doesn't look too harsh in the front. Also, you can use a LA Girl Pro Concealer that's closer to your skin tone as well. After I blend my concealer out with a flat brush, I do go back in with the Juvia's Place concealer, and I let that sit just for a bit extra coverage on my lid. I would recommend an eye primer. Now I'm going in with the Milk Hrydro Grip Primer, the mini one. I love this primer. I do recommend that you guys get it. I place it like mostly like on my nose for hydration, but I put it all over my face. But like it is so good, you guys. It really clings to your foundation. Then I go in with a Wet n Wild Dewy Luminous face primer, and it kind of gives me like, it gives that dewy look, but it's not like, you know, too much. When using a concealer on your eyes, make sure you guys set them. I set mine with the Fit Me Loose powder just to keep any oiliness or any creasing from going on. Okay, pro tip. Before putting on foundation, mix a little bit of setting spray with it. I don't know exactly what setting spray that I'm using here, but what I would normally use is the Morphe continuous setting spray, and it just helps your makeup like last so much longer. Also, when it comes down to like using a makeup brush and applying foundation, don't drag it, pat it in so you can get like that airbrush look and it doesn't look streaky or anything on your face. Also, when I am blending my foundation in my face, I do not put that much on my nose. I usually just use like whatever is left over, just so my nose doesn't look cakey. Now I'm going in with the LA Girl concealer again, and with this I keep like this like in like my inner corner. Try not to bring the concealer like past your nose or like past like the bridge of your nose. Like try to keep it just like in that inner corner. Also, a little goes a long way, so like I'm not really putting too much like on the outside, because once I blend all that in, it's gonna like, listen, it's gonna melt the right way and it's gonna be enough product, trust me. Okay, I'm going back in with my Juvia's Place concealer, and I'm putting that in the middle. That keeps everything kind of like even for me under my eye. Like I don't want it to be like too light, so I use a concealer that's closer to my shade, and I also put that above like my lips. Another tip, let your concealer dry. This is the best trick that I have learned over time. It really gives you the best coverage, okay? And then while I'm letting it dry, I'm going in with my Essence Matte Bronzing Palette, and I'm just basically bronzing my face. But it gives me like that subtle contour, but like not too harsh. And instead of like putting it below your cheekbone, put it on your cheekbone. It gives that lifted look. It really brings your face out. Your face doesn't look, droopy and kind of like down. It's more lifted. And if you do contour like your jawline, don't put it down like just on the jawline. Also put it under, so it gives like that effect that, the jaw is snatched. Going back into my bronzing palette just for like a cool kind of tone for my eyes, to warm it up just a little bit, but also kind of like, give me like a little sharper look. Like, I can't explain it, but like that's how I like it. And I take like the next lighter shade for like my brow bone area, just to blend out the shade I would normally use to like bronze, just so nothing looks harsh. Now I'm going in with like the lightest shade in there, and I'm just basically putting that on like the inner part of my lid. And with this look, it kind of brightens like my inner corner of my face, which is something that I like. It's nice, it's subtle, but effective. I'm going back into the palette with like the darkest shade, and it just like adds a little more definition, and I'm only adding that to the outer parts of my eye, and it just brings out my eyes a little bit more. That's how I like it. Okay, another tip, don't move your beauty blender around too much. As you can see, I'm literally staying in like that spot, and I'm just like patting, like just pat that concealer in. Move around just like a little bit, but not too much. Just pat that thing in. Don't drag it down. Like I said, you want to keep the face lifted, and just blend that thing in, baby. Let that thing melt. It's gonna do it, trust me. Also, make sure you're going in with a damp beauty blender. Do not use a dry beauty blender because it can take away the product. A damp beauty blender will help you get the best blend. Now for extra brightness, I am going in with Rimmel London's concealer. This is literally going to stay in the corner of my eyes. I am not going to like move that around too much, but I am going to let it dry. And while I am letting it dry, I am going to fill in these brows, honey. With my brows, because of like these soap brows, I don't have to like do too much to them, but like fill in like the gaps, and that has been like pretty effective. But you can do it however you want to, but like I just fill mine in. I don't really bake under my eyes, but I do bake my nose. Under my eyes, I push everything in. With my nose, it gives me like this subtle nose like contour, even though I still go in and like I contour my nose a little bit, but it also, you know, keeps it chiseled a little bit. Another tip, if you deal with smile lines, go ahead and set some powder there, okay? Some people bake. I don't really have to do that. I just set my powder there, and I don't really have smile lines, you know, issues going on. Here, I don't really use too much powder. I just do that to like even it out a little bit. Now I'm going in with my LA Colors Peach Fizz eye palette, and I'm using like that orange and like a dark orange for a blush. And listen, for my melanated women, orange for a blush, chef's kiss. I swear, it gives you that sun-kissed look. I swear, every time I get compliments on it, like, oh my goodness, like your face, it's so, nice, yeah. Now I am going in with a liquid liner to do a cute little, wing. I'm still getting the hang of the wing thing. So over time, I'll be able to tell you guys like how I perfect mine. Right here, I'm just pressing that powder in. You can like brush it off if you want to, but I just press mine in. Now, here is when I get the ultimate brightness within my inner corner. I just took the James Charles palette and I got like a white. You can use like any white eyeshadow that you can find. And I'm just placing that in my inner corners, but like I'm bringing it down just a little bit past my eye. And I kid you not, like it just, I don't know, y'all. It just does something to this face, and I just love it. Okay, here I am contouring my nose. And a little tip I want to give you guys, when you're doing that, blend it up into like your brow bone. And when you want like that button nose look, blend it like all through your, like the bottom of your nose, just like that. And I kind of put like a line above that to blend it out. I can't really explain it, y'all just gotta watch it. And I place some of that under my lip just for like an illusion that my lips are a little bit bigger, and where like my cupid's bow is, just, I don't know, definition, child, just for some definition. I'm always getting hella excited by highlighter, but I am using the Juvia's Place loose highlighter in shade Nefertiti. I love it. It's gonna last me like forever. I know it. But I'm just going to show you like the places that I like highlighted and everything. And around this time, you guys, like my homegirl, she had somewhere to be. So I was kind of like in a rush. So like I'm going to like put on my lashes and everything else. And I also did like a smoky eye, which is something like super simple under my lower lash. So like, yeah, I don't really have like the rest of the footage, and I'm sorry, maybe I can do an updated version later on down the line, but that's pretty much the look. Yeah, your girl still fine though. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. I hope you guys liked it. Help your girl get to 500 subscribers. Show some love. See you later. Be easy, boo.